Wagwan, what's up JPC gang? Welcome back to another episode of Jam Pack Cooking. That's right, it's your boy Chef Ray, Mr. Money. Bumble cut. Why you think you cook me Jamaican food? Cause I'm Chef Ray, Mr. Money, and I do this. Today, we doing Jamaican beef patties. You know they gonna have the flavorification, crispification, and we blocking out all the hateration. This is Big Ups Jamaica. Jamaican beef patties, man. Yo, why you say beef patties? Respect. Respect. My youth, do your thing. Do your thing. Me what see. Respect, big ups. Me what see. Listen, this is another episode. Jam Pack Cooking. Let's eat. Follow that too. Let's go, baby. What's up, JPC gang? Welcome back, man. Today we doing these Jamaican beef patties. So we're gonna start with the crust. We don't want a big crispification, it's gonna be slight. Going into this bowl, we got about 4 cups of AP flour, all-purpose flour. To that, we're gonna add, I'm gonna leave the exact recipe down in the description. We got sugar going in, salt, baking powder. So we put our own little spin, our little twist on things. Beef bouillon. This is gonna give you that extra flavorification to the max. Big ups to one of my homegirls, I'll leave it down in the description. She taught me that, old Jamaican, you know what I mean? Big ups, man. Then this is one of the most important parts, don't forget. We got the turmeric going in. This gonna give you that beautiful color that we all know and love. That golden crust with that crispification. That's what that turmeric gonna do. All your dry ingredients, once you get them, man, you wanna make sure you give them a whisk. You can already see the AP flour is starting to turn golden already, baby. Just like that. Just to make sure we got maximum crispification, we wanna go in with some butter. You know it get better with butter, baby. Real quick, this not gonna take long, this not a long dish, but it's a delicious dish, all right? So we're gonna grate in, this is ice cold butter, almost frozen solid. It's just enough where we can grate it down for this crust. Now, I think this is gonna end up being about 4 tablespoons of this butter, about half a stick. Just like that. Ice cold butter. You want all your ingredients to stay pretty cold. Another thing we got going into this, now old head taught me this, one of my old friends, my old Jamaican friends. This is beef suet, beef fat. What this is gonna do is give you that extra flaky, and it's gonna keep this dough real nice, but look at the color of this suet, man. This is beef fat. The key to this is keeping everything ice cold, so you don't wanna get in there really and work with it with your hands. What we got is a fork. We're gonna get a fork and we're gonna crush this and mash this and mash this until it become almost like a sand. It's crumbly. It's gonna become a crumble. A golden crumble is what we're gonna call it today, JPC gang. You know we getting ready to take this trip to Jamaica. We got a whole slew of Jamaican dishes coming. We're gonna do some oxtail, some fish. I ain't gonna give it all away, but we're gonna do some good stuff, man. So to that, we got some ice cold milk we going in. I know y'all say milk. Yeah, milk. We gotta keep it with the flavorification because we don't want to. I mean, water, you know, if you wanna use water, go right ahead. We're not gonna use water, we're using milk. Ice cold, you know, we looking for a firm dough. We're not looking for anything too soft on here. This is gonna be firm. As we pour that milk in there, you can already see this stuff starting to change colors. You already got some of that golden on there. That's the color that we're looking for. So you gotta get in there with them clean hands and get this stuff a toss, give it a mix, knead it. The moisturification is getting within that mixture. And so big ups Jamaica, man. If you watching this and you from Jamaica, leave me a comment down there on some places that I should visit. I think the JPC gang, we might be over there for about a month. We're gonna take a whole month and go see what's popping in Jamaica, man. This is almost a consistency where we only want to knead into a ball. You see the golden crust. You see it. We golden, baby. We definitely golden. You get in here close, you can see all the fat and the cold butter still in there. That's gonna create that flaky crust that we looking for. Take this dough, leave it in the bowl, and wrap it in some saran wrap or whatever you got, or with a cloth. Let's get it in the cold box, in the ice box, for about 30 minutes and let the dough rest. We finna work on the filling for the Jamaican beef patties. It's not gonna take long. Let's go, baby. We gotta work on our fillings. This is one of the best parts. It's meaty, it's beefy, and with a lot of veggies. So starting out, we're gonna go with some scallions. Roughly chopped scallions. I'm gonna leave the exact recipe down in the description. So if you wanna know, you know, how much to put in this and what to put in this, go down there and take a look. But we got some scallions here. And then we're gonna work on some of these. This is a great addition to this dish. I don't know if a lot of people do it, but if you're from Jamaica, down in the comment, let me know. The addition of the carrots and then add that extra, just just a little something different with the flavorification. We're not trying to change up too much tradition, but trust me, you won't go wrong with adding these freshly peeled carrots. We're gonna dice them up just a little bit because like I said, all this stuff is going into the food processor. Carrots, scallions, and then we're going with an onion. Just a sweet Vidalia onion is gonna add another depth of flavor into this dish. Fresh ginger is the way to go. So you wanna come right down here. One of the flavors that you don't wanna miss out on, you don't wanna not put ginger in this dish because this almost is one of the flavors that actually makes the dish. So we're coming out the root with about that much of the ginger. Fun fact about your ginger root. If you take your paper towel, wet your paper towel, get your wet paper towel, wrap your ginger root in the wet paper towel, Ziploc bag, or just wrap it up and put it in the ice box. You'll keep it forever. Just a rough chop on this ginger to get it ready for the food processor. One of the best flavors you can find. Now, we got a couple cloves of fresh garlic. This is what's gonna take this dish, the flavorification and the authentication of this dish to the next level. We going all the way up. You know how we do, JPC gang, flavorification to the max. Big ups, everything up. Medium-sized garlic cloves that's going in. Smells great. I wish they had smell-o-vision. I know you heard it 1,000 times, but this is fresh thyme. Taking some sprigs off of there. We're just gonna give our thyme a rough chop. And it's just to release some of the oils and the flavors. A lot of y'all gonna bite my neck off. Take it easy on me, okay? We quarantine, so we couldn't get out and get everything that we needed, all right? Normally, you know we going with the sweet scotch bonnet. That's a staple of Jamaica. That's one of the fruit of Jamaica. But what we have here is a habanero. If you don't have a scotch bonnet, just go with a habanero, use what you can. If you want it spicy, of course, put more in. We're gonna go with 1 habanero today. Just give it a rough chop, just like we did the rest of the ingredients. I wish I did have that scotch bonnet, man. I was hurt when I couldn't get my scotch bonnet. It broke my heart, JPC gang, it broke my heart. You wanna get all this into the food processor. Trust me, this is something you don't wanna skip. We don't want this too fine. What we're gonna do is pulse it. That flavor is one that cannot be mimicked. When you got all these herbs and spices, and this will season up anything basically. You can put it on fish, chicken, pork, I mean whatever you want to put it on. But today we doing these beef patties, and this is gonna cook down well with that beef. So let's get this in the pan. Now we have some of our herbs and our veggies down and chopped up real nice with the garlic, onions and things. We wanna work on this beef. Now typically you wanna use a leaner beef, like a 90-10 or somewhere up in there. This is an 80-20, which is not bad, but we will strain off if we have any excess fat, because one thing we don't wanna do, we don't want our fillings to become really oily. That's not what we're going for. We want creamy and beefy and delicious, baby. We got a cast iron skillet that we'll be cooking in today. All right, so we're gonna get about 2 tablespoons of EVOO extra virgin olive oil down on this cast iron. So we're gonna get our veggie and herb mixture down right into this so we can get this cooking and start the juices flowing and the oils flowing out of our veggies and herbs. Want to get that going just a little bit before we throw our beef in, because we do want this to cook down with the beef. Got this on like a medium to medium low heat. I know y'all heard a little bit of my patois in the beginning of the video. My good Jamaican friends out there, go down to that comment and let me know what y'all think about my patois. It's a new language that I'm learning. If you can give me some pointers on it, type it up for me, let me know. Tell me, hey, Chef Ray, say this that way. No disrespect to none of the Jamaican culture, community out there, but I am learning that language, because like I say, we planning this big trip to Jamaica. Big ups, everything up in Jamaica. We got them peppers and onions and garlic cooking. Let's go ahead and get this beef down. This beef is gonna cook down. We don't want big chunks. We're gonna keep mashing and keep chopping and keep pushing so we can get this down into little pieces. We want definitely all the beef to be separated and ground up real nice. We don't want big chunks in our beef. Jamaican cuisine, it's one of the most flavorful and tastiest cuisine to me, you know, within the world. I love a good Jamaican dish, man. My favorite is oxtails. As you can see, this beef separating as it cooks down. You have to constantly break this beef down. If not, it will clunk up on you. It will cook to where big chunks in your beef, and you have to sit there and try to break everything after it's done. Let's get some of our spices in. You take a look in there, I'm gonna tilt that pan, and you see how much fat we have in there that's cooked down from this beef, that's rendered off this beef. That's because it was a higher content of fat in this beef. That's how much fat we had over and I measure. That won't work for me. All of the exact measurements will be down in the description. Start off, we're gonna get some paprika down in here. That's sweet Spanish paprika there. This is ground pimento berries, AKA allspice. That's what make this signature, this dish. You cannot do this dish without that. We're gonna add some white pepper in. You can add black pepper if you want to. So here we got some salt, onion, and garlic powder going in. You want this spice to coat all of this ground beef well. We got some beef broth going in, some low sodium beef broth. And that's gonna help them flavors disperse throughout this filling of the meat patties. Look at the color on these meat patties and this beef. Look at how it's starting to turn and get that great texture on it now. The next thing we got going in is just agua. Water, H2O. You definitely wanna add in breadcrumbs. What the breadcrumbs is gonna do is gonna get in there and soak up some of that moisture. And it's gonna put it's gonna make this dish, it's gonna give it a real nice creamy, because like when you eat a meat patty, it's not runny. You don't get a real runny texture with it. I mean, the filling got some body to it. And as we sprinkle this breadcrumb in here, you actually can see the consistency changing with the patty, with the filling. Look at there. The last addition we want to add to this is ketchup. That's gonna add a nice sweet acidity to it with that tomato, and after everything is delicious and settled well, to take this to the next level when we talk about that flavorification, JPC gang, y'all already know. Big ups to everybody that's using this magic dust. Leave some comments, leave me some feedback, and let me know what you think. You need a pinch of the magic, baby. Pinch of the magic dust. All right, Big SMOKEYS, bbq.com for your magic dust. How did your boy do on his Jamaican filling? Give me a big ups if it's a big ups. If not, let me know what I can change, you hear me? Don't say nothing about the scotch bonnet, I already know. You are right, the scotch bonnet, almost irreplaceable. So I went for the next best thing, habanero. Big ups Jamaica, let's go, let's fill some of these meat patties, baby. Chef Ray, Mr. Money. After you portion your dough out, you want to roll it out to about here. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. But what we're going to do is take us a bowl, put it right in the center, and just press. And just like that, he let us go. And that's going to give us some uniform patties. Uniform. That's all we looking for right here is uniform Jamaican beef patties. So look, we basically going to take one of our rounds, put it on the board. Take one of our rounds, put it on the board with a little flour down. And you want to roll. You basically created an oval. We're gonna take some of our meat mixture that's cooled down. Don't go crazy with it, but you do want to get you some meat in here. I can't stand getting one of them wimpy meat pies. That meat is beautiful. It's got that browning color. That's a work of art right there. And basically, you want to come over, take your meat patty, and stretch this down. Let me get it out for you. So you want to come out and pinch that. Make sure everything is sealed up real nice. Just to make sure that it ain't gonna come off, you're gonna take your fork and pull, baby. Mash and pull. And what that's doing, that's sealing in the edges to where you know in the cooking process, you won't have any spillage, won't none come out of there. You see how plump that thing is, baby? It ain't one of them wimpy patties. You wanna make sure everything is pretty much uniform. We're gonna come around these edges and just clean them up a little bit. Just a little bit. That's a JPC meat patty. On the baking pan. Check this out. Another key ingredient. I mean, it ain't key, it's by choice. Cheese, baby. Take a little cheese. Put a little cheese on the filling. To seal the ones with the cheese, we're gonna take an egg wash around the edge of it. We're gonna do half with cheese and half without. Just in case I got a lot of people out there that love them with cheese, baby. We're gonna get the rest of these down. Put an egg wash on them. I'm gonna show you what we did. We got a couple of eggs. Put them in the bowl. Put the eggs in the bowl. Gave them a good beating. And that's what we're gonna wash the top of these with. Let's get the rest of these filled and get them in the oven, baby. What you want to do is go ahead and you can either put a slit up, or I'm gonna take a toothpick and put 2 or 3 holes up top, 3 or 4 holes, just to make sure we don't explode. Right over the top, not much, just enough. of the egg wash. That's gonna give you that nice sheen up top that we all know and love, especially if you love meat patties, Jamaican meat patties. You know it's got that sheen up top. If it ain't got that sheen, man, leave it alone. Yeah, all it is egg wash. Going in the oven, 375, 20 to 25 minutes. Come on, man, stop playing. We got the golden, brown, and delicious. Keyword golden. Yeah. Wagwan. Jamaica. Do I get the big ups or what? Everything up. Got the golden, brown, and delicious all the way around. Let's get these on the platter. Yeah, man. So you know what time it is, man. We gotta try these things out. JPC game. Bust them open right quick. Look at that. Look at that. The meat just wanna fall out. You got the crusty flakiness up there. Come in. Got the spicification, the crispification, flavorification to the max. You got the herbs, the veggie, spice, the spice. It's kicked up to the max. It's not too spicy. Cheese just oozing, baby, with the cheese. That's my first time trying a Jamaican meat patty with cheese in my life. If you gonna serve me one, it better have cheese on it. If we had that scotch bonnet, it would have been that way. What else do you want out of this Jamaican meat patty? Smash this right here. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. Cause we always jamming and cooking, baby. And we on our way to Jamaica, man. We still washing our hands, staying quarantine, get back. Until next time, it's Mr. Money, Chef Ray. Peace and love.